So yeah.
Chris, your father chose Yildrim for your first fight.
I chose him. I told my father.
What do you know about him? He's quite similar to Abraham.
Yeah, he's similar. He's the fight I thought would be the toughest test out of the names that I was given, and also the fight that I thought would make for the most entertaining fight out of the names I was given. So I told my father to pick him, and he has a similar style to Abraham, so you know that's perfect for me.
Can you talk about Abraham's punches? They sounded heavy from ringside. You didn't take any. There were probably a few left hooks that I think he landed. But you reacted pretty ferociously to them.
You can't be in the water and not get wet. You know, you're going to get caught at some point, but the things he did catch me with, the punches he did catch me with, they weren't. They were more like glancing blows, because my defense is, that's something I work on a lot, and so I'm able to kind of ride the punches. But you know, he's physically very strong, very heavy-handed. I knew that you know, my success in the fight would be determined by not letting him hit me, by making him hit air, and that's exactly what I did.
Was that in your gameplay? Like, it seemed like you're a master of disarming your opponent by his jab. Abraham tried to throw his jab. He was coming under his jab, and I think your dad in the corner was trying to say you need to pivot, turn, and throw the punches so you get more power, so you can take him out. So I see when you took away his jab, then it was easy work for you. So the game plan in the team was to disarm Abraham, take away his jab, and therefore you could set up your attacks and easily.
Yeah, body work, uppercuts, inside fighting. You know, I got to show everything. I got to show my boxing skills. I got to show my inside work, body work. So in actual fact, me not stopping him, you know, it's a good thing, because I got to showcase what I am and what I can do, and you know, I got to gain experience. But this is the first fight that it's the first ever time in my career that I've taken my foot off the gas towards the end of the fight, especially the 12th round, and that was because obviously I knew, okay, I've got the Super 8 tournament coming up. I've dominated this guy. You know, I know he can be a bit of a dirty fighter sometimes. And I know he in that last, you know, he always tries it in the last round. So I was like, you know what? It's not even worth me getting cut, me getting an injury, something that might, you know, hinder my performance in my next fight. So let me just, you know, win. I've never done that before, and it didn't feel great, but it was a smart thing to do, because I have a Super 8 to be involved in over the next 8 months.
Should we do one more, guys? Because he's had a long day.
In regards to
sorry, go on.
Sorry, in regards to the Super 8 tournament, what's your thoughts on Groves versus Cox?
It's a good fight. It should be entertaining. I think Groves should be able to come away with that victory. Quite solid.
Do you see Callum Smith winning this quarterfinal as well against Eric Scotland?
Sure. I don't actually know much about Eric, but if Callum Smith is as capable as people say he is, then I'm sure he will do well.
Well done.